Good evening, all, and welcome to another edition of Cop Talk. We are back, our normal Thursday night, 10 o'clock till you know what, till I don't know, man, till whenever we feel like it. Good evening, Dr. Blake. Thanks for joining me today. How are you doing, sir?
Boy, looking forward to the weekend, man. This international break, bro. It's just a joke. I didn't watch any games. I saw.
Have you managed to catch up with a few of the games of the internationals?
Haven't watched a single thing. It's just, do you know what it is for me? It's just pointless games now. It's like the games are pointless. The way they set up this qualifying, like because this is for the World Cup, right?
Yep.
So the World Cup's now way too big. So therefore, qualifying is way too easy. Like remember, like back in the day, or like Holland ain't making the World Cup. Like the Italians aren't making it, England aren't making it because qualifying was so intense, and therefore the tournament was what 16 teams, 24 teams max. Whereas now it's about 60-something teams, something crazy like that. It's
crazy.
It's like why I'm qualifying now? It's stupid. It's stupid. So yeah, there's no competition now. It's a joke.
Yeah. Good evening, brother. Amit says international break sucks ass. Pause. Yeah, you're right. You are right. Good evening to you, brother Amit. You're right, man. I feel the same way. International breaks gets on my bloody nerves. I'm always worried about my players getting injured as well. Coming back to us fit, but I just want the Prem to continue, man. Flipping it. Yeah, but you made a good point there. It's true. I wasn't even thinking about that. It's true. It has got so. Do you know what? Because it's all they ever do is think about money.
Yeah, this is it.
That's why. So that's why every decision that they make is based on money.
Yeah, this is it.
This is why. Grow the Champions League, add more teams, make it, second, third, and fourth can qualify because it generates more money.
Yeah, this is it.
Before it was just the champions of that country were in the Champions League. And how can it still be called the Champions League?
Yeah.
If you finish fourth.
And you know what? I'm all for them giving other parts of the world like more teams in there. Fine. But they've just made it's too many teams from Europe now. Like, because what was the World Cup where Brazil won? 94, right? Yeah. I swear England didn't even make that tournament. They got knocked out by Holland, where for like Dennis Bergkamp was in the team and all that. So imagine if it's England versus Holland now, and only one team's going to qualify for the World Cup. Like, man would watch it because there's some kind of jeopardy in place of it. But England have won what 5 games out of 5. They're beating teams 4-5. It's just like,
well, when you got teams like Latvia and that really.
This is it, man.
It's not no real competition, is it? To be fair.
There wasn't a single fixture that I looked at and I thought, oh, that'd be a good game. The only game that I thought would be interesting was the Italy versus Israel game, because I know there was a bit of tension off the pitch in their last game, and I think the Italian fans were like chanting pro-Palestinian kind of issue.
Yes. Yeah. You're right.
But that's only interesting because of politics. But in terms of just actual football games, just like, you don't need to stop this now, innit? It's just stupid.
Amit says that there's talk of them bunching a whole heap of international breaks together to make 3-week break next season, but not sure if this has been confirmed yet. There's bunching a whole heap of breaks together and just doing it in a 3-week blast.
Yeah, they need to do something. They need to do something. And this is where, like, when you're looking at certain strikers and their goal records now, like, you can't put it into perspective because, like, look, Harry Kane, I think, is a top striker. But if you think about how much dross he's played against, whereas you compare him to the competition that, say, Shearer would have had or that Lineker would have had, like,
top boys.
Yeah, like, it was just much harder to score goals.
Yeah.
Whereas now, I don't know. They just got like money's ruined. I won't say it's ruined, but it's just ruining the actual competition, man.
It's watered it down, man. It has watered it down.
Too much.
Good evening, J Boss. J Boss says if Nigeria don't make it, and right now we're looking at Shakey's Prince Andrew pretending him and Epstein were not boys for life, then I ain't watching Jack. He says. Okay. So Nigeria not doing too well this time now.
I thought they had qualified. But
I'm not sure.
I haven't been following it. Obviously, there was the the Nketiah and Hudson-Odoi story, them saying that they want to play for Ghana now, and that was quite interesting. Hopefully Ghana will put their foot down and be like, nah, bruv, innit? Like you man said, like you want to play for England, innit? Like we're not sloppy seconds now. We're qualified for the World Cup. Like nah, like play for England, innit?
And it says one more break in November, and then it's full throttle till March.
Another break in November, Jesus.
That's it. I'm a catchy and the mandamina.
Another break in November.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what's that? 2 months away. Well, just a month and a half away. Then we got another break again. Yeah, man.
There's just no, and this is what I always say. For me personally, I think Nations League's much better, because at least it's like good games. It's like good games.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's
true. It's watered down. I know. Yeah, you're giving them a chance, but it's watered down when the competition is not up to par.
No, like they've got to have there should be like there was that time when they used to have basically 2 good teams in one group and only one person qualified, and then the weakest person and the second one up went into like playoffs, innit?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
So then, like, if you were a top team and you didn't make it through, then you could still go into the playoffs, and there was that element of jeopardy. Remember, like the France versus Ireland game when Henry did the handball thing.
Yeah.
So, like that was playoff. So like you could have like done that again when there's a bit of jeopardy and
makes it exciting.
This is just like it's just pointless.
Yeah, for real. Gonna say a big shout goes out evening to BW. Says evening Jetson. Oh yeah, R.I.P. D'Angelo. For real.
Yeah, horrible, man. That poor boy, man. Like terrible year, isn't it? But like, both parents died in the same year. Like what's the odds of that?
It's mad, isn't it? It's mad.
And both that young as well, like to die.
Yeah. It's mad.
It's tough year, man.
5 league games till the next break. Gee whiz. 5 games now.
But it's Champions League though, isn't it, as well?
Yeah, there will be. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Peoples, do hit that like, that share, and subscribe. So, so do you not even like try and follow players from your team then who are in the internationals? Do you follow them at all, or
only if so? Like, I'd watch like the South American qualifying games because I feel like that's still good competition. Like if you've got like any of the teams from Uruguay, Colombia, Brazil, Argentina, like I'd watch one of those games because I feel like I'm watching something proper. But I just think if I know what the result's going to be, I just can't. There's nothing that motivates me to actually watch that. Like nothing at all. I just think it like because it's basically almost like watching the FA Cup 3rd round, but there's no benefit to the smaller teams because they're all like you just don't get that. You're just playing against weaker teams.
Yeah.
Like there was the England versus Serbia game. I did watch that one. I think that was in the last round of games. And they battered them. But when I saw that, I just thought like, nah, I just like I might tune in like to the odd game. So like the Nation League games, it was Germany against, was it Portugal? Like I watched those games. I think that was in the summer. I think that was just before season started, or was that back end of last season? So like those kind of games I would have watched because I want to see that. And then obviously I think it was then Portugal against, was it Spain in the final or something like that? I'm watching that and I want to see what slight Cody Gapco hater watch, but if it's Holland against Spain and Cody's going to be up against a top right back, then if I see you excelling that, then I'm like, okay, like you're switched on. When I'm hearing that you scored 3 against, was it Malta, and I don't know who else he scored against, and I'm like, okay, it's great that
you got 3 goals and an assist.
Yeah, 2 penalties, but it is what it is. It's still a goal. But when I'm hearing that you're scoring against these weakened teams, I'm like, well, you know what it is? It just doesn't tell me anything for Liverpool when I think these players are playing against weaker teams. Because come the Premier League, like most teams have got strong fullbacks. So I just feel like your form in qualifying doesn't give me an indication of where you're at simply because of just the quality of the competition, man. Obviously, like, yeah, if a player was playing against a very good team, I see it a bit differently. But yeah, like Malta and the Latvias and like,
VW says, I'll be watching the World Cup just to see the Cape Verde fans.
Yeah, boy. Listen, I tell anybody, go to Cape Verde, boy. Go to Cape Verde.
Yeah.
Go to Cape Verde.
Amit says, I've always followed Liverpool players ever since Whelan, Aldridge, and Houghton, etc. were playing for Ireland. I followed them, then Torres, Alonso, Reina, etc. meant I followed Spain. Yeah. Side note, Arsenal fans are unbearable already. Oh, yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
They need to bring,
bro,
they need to import that ice thing what Trump's got in America and deport these guys, innit? Put them in prison where there's no Wi-Fi, where they can't, like they're just the worst people.
They are, like, they are proper wind up, man. Trust me.
But the worst thing is they actually believe it. Like, did you see the comments?
Of course they do.
They had some debate talking about like Declan Rice is on course to move past Steven Gerrard. And I was just like, what are you lot smoking, man?
Oh my days.
I
didn't hear about that nonsense.
Yeah, bro. I was just like, I'm not even entertaining this one.
What's he won? What, one trophy so far?
I'm just like, bro. Yeah.
All right. Question from Amit then. How do we feel about Isak playing 2 90-minute games for Sweden? And they lost the last one, didn't they?
Yeah.
Shocking.
Yeah,
was it Kosovo?
Yeah, I think so. I think if Isak, it's like he needs fitness and he needs match sharpness, right? I'm not sure what is the best way for him to get that. If it's just playing games, if it's him doing more trick, like I'm not quite sure these sports science people were saying it, but you can see him playing now. You can see that he's just not matched up. Like he's, well, to be fair, like he's not even like he's lacking in match sharpness. He just doesn't look fit. Like he doesn't look like he can press, run in behind, get back into position, do it over and over again. He doesn't look physically fit yet. So I'm not sure what's the best way to build that up, if it's just playing games or I'm not sure. But I guess minutes on the pitch is going to be good for him. But
definitely. Ain't doing much good for his bloody confidence though, them games, I tell you, mate. So they lost them both, Switzerland and Kosovo. That's not good. That's not a good look, man.
Both good. Well,
Switzerland's reckons that he won't be fully fit, up to speed until after the November break, in his opinion.
Yeah, I remember Slot talking about, like, obviously, like in pre-season they would have a certain kind of, I guess, fitness regime, right? But he was saying that because they're playing games, like they can't give him the normal pre-season that the other players would have had, so they're having to build him up in a slightly different way. So yeah, I guess like this is why these guys are paid all the money that they're paying, and like they'll have a plan for him. But like it would be good to see him looking fit.
Definitely. Yeah, we need him. We need him 100%. Okay, so big game this weekend, and it's actually a massive game for us. At the point we're at right now, this game is absolutely massive. This is probably one of the worst Uniteds we're going to face in how many years? So it's look, and just as I mentioned United, look at that. Mr. B decides to tune in. His ears must have just pricked him as I mentioned Man United, and look, there he is. Mr. B, big shouts goes out to you. Mr. B is from our sister channel, the Man United Agenda. So he says, yes, big up Doctor and the article one. Big up yourselves, Mr. B. You never know, man. We might have to have you on the show next week.
Be good, man.
United game, man. Yeah, might have to get you on. You know what I mean? I must say, I got to give Mr. B his due, man. Win, lose or draw. If I call him and shout him out, he turns up. You know what I mean? So yeah, big shouts goes out to you, bro. So yeah, man. Right now, the situation with the 3 losses, it is absolutely massive for us. And Man United are not in a good place. So to go out and to lose that game would be absolutely criminal right now. Absolutely criminal right now. Doctor, how would you line up for this game?
Yeah, do you know what? It's weird, right? Even before just talking about the game, that last week we had before the international break was a madness, you know, bro. Because you see, when I think back to it, like I almost think that those 3 games happened say over say like a 2-week block, bro. It was like 8 days.
Yep.
No, I'm lying. It was 7 days because the Palace game was on Saturday, right? Yeah, it was Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, and it was just like, nah, bro. Like you might have put us under too much pressure in just a week. Yeah, realistically, this international break came at a good time, innit? A very good time. So, in terms of the team, there's so many questions to answer in it. What do you do?
Well, we know Alisson won't be playing, so
yeah. So yeah, if they're gonna go with Namadashvili, then it's just like midfielders and defenders. He's not right-footed like Alisson. He's left-footed. Played him on his left foot because against Chelsea, I was doing my nut. I was just like, you lot are putting spread like the guy's new to the team. You might have put him under bare pressure by constantly passing to his right foot. Pass to his left foot so we can clear it. So yeah, first thing. What would I do? I would go. Well, what's Man U like at set pieces? Like they're not great, are they? They're like all right.
Well, that depends. If Blockhead's playing, then they're a bit dangerous with old Blockhead. He can get that old Blockhead on 1 or 2. I must say that's one thing I'd have to give him.
So I'd go fullbacks, Kirkes and Frimpong. Grav, Jones, Szoboszlai, midfield.
Hold on. You haven't finished the back line.
Virgin Canati.
Okay.
But like Canati's got a knock in it.
That's what I was thinking. Canati's got a knock, so I'm not sure if he's gonna.
So Jones, Gomez is back then. So yeah, Gomez would have to play. Stoney.
Big up, brother Stoney.
Good evening, gents.
Nice one, bro. Man.
Yeah, so Gomez and VVD, Jones, Grav, and Szoboszlai. Mo will play right wing. Left, I'd play Wirtz, and 9, I'd play Hugo.
Okay, so Stoney, we're just talking about the lineup for this week and the ramifications of a bad result this week after the 3 losses that we've had and be in the position that Man United are currently in right now. So I just asked Doctor for his lineup, and obviously, well, Mamashvili's got to start because Alisson's out. He said Kirkes and Frimpong, Gomez, Virgil, Grav, Jones, and Szoboszlai. He's gone with Wirtz, Salah, and who did you say? Sorry, you're your 9?
Hugo.
Okay. So what would your lineup be, Stone?
Oh my gosh! All right, so quick one. Let's make a quick assessment. Do you know what? All right, so we know we have to have our Georgian in goal anyway, right? Frimpong right back. I would actually start with Andy Robinson at left back.
I hear that, I hear that.
Yeah, start with Andy Robinson at left back. I still think Kirkes is not currently performing how the level I think he was at Bournemouth, and that could be for whatever reasons. But I would actually start with Andy Robinson. Virgil starts. It's just trying to find who that partnership would be with Virgil at the back, and even on even when I was listening to the show, I was thinking whether we should just play with Ryan at the back, with
Okay.
with Virgil, right? But then, so that was my main thing, Ryan and Virgil. But the only thing there is Endo's injured at the moment. So then I was thinking, what two would then play in front of our defensive partnership? So if Ryan was to play at the back, then I'd start with Jones and Mac 10. I would play. Oh no! Here we go. It would be Jones and Dom.
Okay.
Screening, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I would play Verts over on the left, Eketike in a number 10 with Isaac up top, and I would start Federico over on the right hand side.
Ooh.
Yeah, no Salah.
Oh, he's making some yo.
I like it,
No
though.
Salah.
I like the team, you know. I do
Some
like the team. I can't lie.
Yo, so hold on. How comes you're going with Grav and not giving Gomez a chance in there? And the reason why I'm asking that is because we know what a big force Grav is in our midfield. So to lose him from our midfield is big. When you've got someone like Gomez who can actually play centre half.
Definitely. I think for me, the reason why I was thinking of that, I'm just thinking of the amount of game time that Gomez currently has. For all we know, he's had while everybody else is out on the international duty, maybe he was at the training camp, keeping his fitness up, getting his game time up. I was just a bit hesitant about Gomez being in my starting lineup based on his last performance.
He was poor.
To say the least. So that's why I think I would start Grav at the back with Virgil. I think Jones, even though he's had some cameo games, I think he deserves to get a run out and some game time.
Agreed.
The only thing that I'm thinking of, I think when we played Bournemouth, Dom played in a deeper position. I remember he got pressed so quickly. I know he was up against Semedo, but Dom got pressed so quickly playing that deeper position where Ryan would have played as the number 6. That's the only reason why I wasn't too sure, but I'm confident with the pairing. Dom's played in a series of positions so far this season, and I think he's come up trumps in all. So I trust his judgment. So yeah, I definitely play Jones and Jones and Dom there. It would just mean that Mac 10 doesn't start. Still don't think he's had the best start to this season. But yeah, I just want to see Eketike in a different role, and I'm confident he can actually play there. Similarly with Verts, and bearing in mind as well, I think during the international break, Verts had actually played over on the left-hand side as well for Germany. And I know Doctor's mentioned on a series of times on the show as well that he can actually play in any of those positions. So I'd like to see his output and him have the opportunity to play over on that left-hand side there. But yeah, that would be my starting team there.
Okay.
I like it, Sony, you know. I'm not gonna lie, I do like that team. I like it.
Amit has got a bit to say about his starting lineup as well. So first of all, he says, good to see Matt 10 get some decent minutes under his belt too in the international break. I hope Slot has earned his P this 2 weeks. Time for us to see what it's all about. And I want to see a reaction. Then he goes on to say, personally, I'd start Gomez over Ibu, Frimpong over Bradley, and then Robbo and Verge complete the back 4.
Interesting.
He's having Dom and Grav double pivot. He's putting Wirtz in the 10. And then up top, he's going for Eketike, Isak, and Salah.
Okay.
That's not a bad one as well. I like the sound of that as well. Personally, for me, I think Grav is too big a drop off from what we have in the midfield in that position for me. That's the only reason why. I'd still want him to be in our midfield, because to replace him right now, we don't have that replacement. So that's the only reason why I would like to keep him in the midfield. And Gomez being more of a natural, like when he came on against Arsenal, he was solid.
Yeah, he was. He was. You're right. He was.
So,
he was.
Yeah.
He was very good.
I think he's another one for me as well. He deserves a run. You know what I mean? Because even if Ibu is fit for me, because he hasn't been performing.
Ibu's taking the piss, bro.
Yeah, he hasn't been performing. So
also with Ibu, the reason why I don't think that he's gonna play against Man United, he came home injured from the French squad, so that's why I don't think he's actually going to feature against United on Sunday.
Who?
Ibu came home from the national squad from with France. He's currently injured, so he's not going to feature on Sunday.
But hold on, I'm surprised he even went. Did he go off with a knock in our last game?
That's right. Yes, he did. He did.
Yeah,
Chelsea. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, surprised he even went.
Yeah, so he's not going to feature. I cannot see him featuring for Sunday. And the thing is, when Ibu's fully fit, sometimes he has a little rickening. Let alone if he's got these, the knocks that he would receive against Chelsea and the knock that he would receive on international duty. I prefer that we wrap him up in cotton wool for the moment. But on a series of things, one, we wrap him up, but also the other side is just to see what other partnerships we can actually develop with Ryan, just in case he does actually move on, or just in case he does have another injury where he's not there, because we are heavily dependent on him because he's a good centre back. But as you said, it may well be that Joe deserves to get a run out, even though I don't want Joe to get a run out. I still don't. He just makes me feel uncomfortable playing. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just don't trust him.
So, Mr. B says, is Gravenberch fit? Yep, Gravenberch is fit. He was just rested for tightness purposes, basically. He wasn't no injuries or nothing like that. He's good. He says, you disrespecting Gakpo, surely. His number's been top draw.
So of all of our other offensive players as well, in fairness, and he said, we know that Gakpo's had a good international break, but we've got so much depth, whether Gakpo starts or whether he comes on and contributes towards our squad. Either way, it's still going to be healthy for us. But personally, I actually like Gakpo. So, but I think I want to see Wirtz over on the left and just see how he can just give him some game time there as well.
So Ibu is too unstable at the moment, and Gakpo has been whacked. Amit is not mincing his words, boy. Trust me. Amit is not mincing his words. Okay, so my thing is this though as well, because Gakpo is one of, you can tell he slot likes him. Obviously, he starts him basically 9 times out of 10, and then he's gone away and had a good international. He's gonna start.
Oh, Cody's gonna start 100.
He's gonna start. You know what I mean? That's what I can see. He's gonna start. But is it gonna be more of the same? That's the thing we need to look at. Is it gonna be more of the same of what he's been doing, or is he gonna bring some of that international form back to the Prem? That's what we have to worry about.
I think with Cody, I'm unclear as to why, but all I can is just cool with what I've been seeing. I think this is where I think if I'm going to play Cody, then I would play Robbo, because I think back to what Stoney mentioned about starting Robbo. Cody doesn't pass the Kirkes. I don't know why.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if he's doing some kind of like new player vibe and you need to earn your stripes or whatever it is. But Kirkes makes runs all the time. Well, Kirkes is still not being that offensive. But when he does get forward, Cody ain't passing to my man. Whereas when Robbo goes, Cody passes to Robbo. So for me, that makes sense. I'd do that. I just think the issue with Cody is he scored a brilliant goal midweek. I think that was against Malta, right? But if you look where he scored the goal, he's basically in a position where you'd either want your number 10 to be or your number 9. I just think he does his best work in field. And I actually think he's a good player in it. I just don't think he's a winger. I just think your best moments come in field when you're like on the D of the box. When you're see like his goal against Bournemouth,
okay,
where like I just think in that inside channel, like as I said, his ball striking, top draw, his crossing. If he's a bit deeper out, is still very good. But if I'm thinking about what do I see from your game that is complementary to a playmaking number 10 and a goal scoring number 9, I just don't see it. What he offers, like in that false number 9 system where the false number 9 is dropping back or the 10 is dropping back, and he can then drive in the field and he's a goal scoring threat. I mean, he's obviously very good at that. Holland played that kind of system. He played that kind of system last season.
Yeah.
But if I'm saying I just want you to service my number 9 and also chip in with goals. I want you to link up with.
Pause that, brother. Pause that, yeah.
Service number 9.
Service number 9, bro. Pause that, yeah.
Jesus. Okay, I want you to give service. Like we talk about strikers need service, right? This is the standard football terminology. But yeah, this is my thing with Cody, innit? I just think like, what do you do?
Amit agrees. He says, great point, Doctor. There is ready-made relationship with Robbo already in place.
Yeah, I just think you have to play Cody and Robbo.
And you don't know if it's
fair. Gakpo has a good record against United at Anfield.
Oh, in Cody's defense, right? Cody's one of these players who the occasion doesn't get to him, innit? Like he's a calm player.
Yeah.
So when other players are losing their heads, like you can never accuse like Cody of doing that. Like he's calm in it. So in those derby games, yeah, like he can show quality because occasions don't get to him. So yeah, it's a good game to play.
About that, can you remember him being booked?
Cody
for Liverpool?
Well, of course not, bro. Like you need to like show some kind of aggression to be booked, bro.
I'm saying, can you remember him being booked? I'm saying
it's probably for a goal. If it has been, it must be for a goal celebration. Listen,
Cody ain't been booked.
That's what I'm saying.
Because he doesn't play for any kind of heart or aggression, bro. This is my point about him. The guy's 6'4", playing like 4'2". Like there's no aggression to the guy's playing.
I just thought about that, and I can't remember him actually being booked.
Because he doesn't do anything to be booked. His pressing is not aggressive. He's not intercepting. He's not barging into man. He's not being physical to win duels. Like the guy just a 6'4" light centre back. I don't understand it.
One reason why, just going back, another reason why I was thinking of Robbo being in, one, because of what you guys were mentioning about the developing partnership hopefully you can have with Gakpo. And one thing that I haven't managed to see, it probably has taken place, but I don't recall it, all right? I find, even though Kirkes is able to advance with the ball, so dribble upfield the ball, I haven't really seen him whip the ball in. So like when Andy Robinson plays, sometimes he'll get to a certain place and he'll just whip the ball in either to the forward or maybe we're to the right forward be. So either our centre forward or over on the right hand side where Mo is. That's something that I think that we probably need against Man United going into this game, based on the fact that they played that 3-4-2-1. So I think with him actually going up under them to whip it in, we'll be able to exploit them more, and exploit the defensive frailties. That's another reason why I was thinking of Robbo being in the team there, just for that opportunity.
Yeah, like I mentioned this last week, Sony. Like, I'm unclear as to why, but Kirkes plays a very defensive game. He basically plays as a third centre back. And he might get forward maybe once or twice a game, 3 times max. Whereas Robbo comes on and he plays with mad intent. So I don't know if it slots tactics or if Robbo just said, I'm doing my own thing. But yeah, I think Kirkes has probably had maybe, 4 crosses in his whole career for us. He hardly crosses the ball. So yeah, agree. Like either if it's slot confidence or he's not sure when to go forward, he doesn't know the system yet. But yeah, he doesn't really pose much attacking threat for us.
No, he hasn't. And I know he's got it in him.
Of course,
I saw a hell of a lot of it when he was at Bournemouth And that's one of the reasons why I was so glad that we were getting him. So I know it's in there, but it's just for Slot to get it out of him.
Or just let him do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just let him run forward.
Yeah. Peak at the moment, man. It's a conundrum, man. But this is like Amit said earlier on, this is where Slot has to earn his money, man. And let's see what's really going on. Serious question by Mr. B. Can you see any threat from United? Any player that we are actually worried about?
100, man. I think United got decent players blatantly. I think they do. I think Mbeumo's class. I think Cunha's class.
Ahmad,
very good player.
I like that player, man.
I think Mason Mount's a very good player as well.
He is, Mason Mount is a good player.
Sesko, I don't see much threat from. I think we're very well. It depends really. If Gomez plays, he's not as aerially strong as Ibu. But yeah, I'd say between Cunha, Mbeumo, and Mason Mount, I think they got some good players there, man.
Is Cunha back fit now?
Yeah, he played the last game. Was their last game again? Mr. B tell us, I think was their last game against Sunderland.
Sunderland,
yeah.
Sunderland. Yeah, so yeah, you're correct. So Bomo, I think Cunha, I think started on the bench. Okay. So yeah, he is. I think for me, I would say similar to you guys, I'd say Cunha, because you would have got some game time against Sunderland. I still think Mbeumo hasn't found his feet, but I still believe he's a threat. Sneaky player, I just really hope does not play against us. Didn't get much game time against Sunderland, but I don't even want him to make the bench. You guys are going to probably laugh at me. I don't want what's his name? I don't want him getting no game time against us. None at all.
Why would we laugh, bro?
He's the one. He's the one I don't want to play. He's a very good player. He's just a good player. He's
right
just
now,
the one player.
Amarin is killing his career at the moment.
Yeah,
it's odd. What's going on there?
He's the one player that I do not want to feature for Man United because I think he's the one that can cause us a problem. So I hope he doesn't even make the bench. I like him a lot.
I don't think that's anything to laugh at all right now. I think he's a quality player, and there's been a lot of talk about that now. Like what's happening at United and with him, like why
they're
is
messing
he not
him about, man? They're messing him about. I don't know. Is he? I think he's still 20. I don't even know. Is he 19 or 20?
Mr. B says that they're all fit.
See it there?
Oh, okay.
See it there?
Okay.
Stoney. Amit says Stoney referred to Robbo as Robinson is pissing me off.
The man's name is Robinson, man.
Okay, so Amit says we need United to be brave. That will allow us space behind. Pause. Otherwise, it's going to be a long, hard day for us to have to break them down in the block. Very true.
But you know what though? Sorry, who was that mentioned that comment, please? RT. Amit. But you know, even with Man United, the way they play, so they've got that. Is it like the 3-4-2-1? They don't actually play a low block though. They don't attack as a team. But even when they defend, I don't even see them having a low block. I don't see Man United coming to. I don't see Man United in this fixture playing a low block against us. I don't. I can't see it.
I can't see them coming out all guns blazing. I'll tell you that much.
Because if they sit back against us
at Anfield,
I think defensively they won't be able to hold us out. So that's why I don't envisage them playing a low block. And similarly, I agree with you. I don't think they're going to come out at us offensively. They're probably going to do, if they're able to some form of counter attack. And that's why going back to what you were saying, who we probably see as being a threat. If they've got Cunha and Mbeumo and Ahmad, like you mentioned as well, those guys can actually carry the ball swiftly up the field very, very, very quickly. So
Pace.
yeah,
man. Pace with some quality as well, not just pace.
And I think this is where I am leaning towards Kirkes. I see the value that Robbo would bring to the team. But I think other than against
because of his pace.
No, I was saying I see the value that he brings to our team, like because if he's just ball, like I guess his temperament and his passing at this point in time is better than Kirkes, like in our build up. But defensively, I think Kirkes 1v1 been solid. Other than the Bournemouth game, and then obviously he made that mistake against Newcastle, but that wasn't really 1v1 defending. I think his 1v1 defending, other than that first game of the season, has been very good. Yeah, I know he made a mistake against Palace with the clearance, but I worry about Mbeumo or Ahmad running at Robbo. Like, I think Robbo is weird if Robbo, because he actually hasn't looked good on the ball this season. It's almost made us look away from a few things. But invariably, if he's on the pitch, if Liverpool are going to concede a goal, this guy's close to the scene of the crime. Like he's close, bruv.
He's always somewhere about.
Bruv, it's mad.
Yeah.
It's mad.
I hear that.
He's got blood in his hands a few times, man. So I don't know.
So Amit says last 2 times at Anfield they have sat back. We've struggled against them the last 2 years at home. He reckons that they will sit back and that midfield is where the game will be won.
Okay.
Right now, for me, I think it's our defense that needs to be on point because that's where we've been lacking. I think our defense needs to be on point. And I think if our defense plays on point, game done. Game done. Game done for me.
We just look so fragile sometimes in games. That's why,
bro.
And I'm gonna be honest. I don't mind saying it. We just look like at any given period of time that we're going to concede, and that I think that for me has been disheartening. And it's not even just down to one player. It's just like the unit, for whatever reason, is still not functioning effectively. Teams are able to capitalize on our left side, on our right side, centrally, just from the defensive areas, and you just think sometimes, wow, one thing I hope that Amarin doesn't do in terms of his tactics, right? When we played against Chelsea, it was interesting. Our goalie is predominantly left-footed, right?
Yeah.
And our defenders are used to build that play from Alisson on the right-hand side. When Chelsea played against us, they pressed our goalie so much, they kept pushing the ball over onto his right-hand side, which made it uncomfortable for him to play that ball out. I hope Man United don't do that. For me, it was just so obvious what they kept on doing. And it worked for Chelsea. It worked. So I'm not saying that our coaches and our goalkeeper won't be weary of that. But that was one area where, tactically, Chelsea had it down on point. I just hope that doesn't happen to us against Man United.
Okay. Amit says he's putting it out there. Wirtz or Isak are going to announce themselves at Anfield. This is going to be the game that kickstarts their careers.
It kind of needs to, because they cost £250 million. Like,
yeah, I'm telling you. Did you not see that the comment by Ilkay Gundogan about people trying to write off Wirtz already? That he's saying write him off at your peril, man. This guy's class.
Yeah, Klopp as well.
You will see it. Yeah, and that you will see it. So yeah, I believe he will come good. That not everybody comes into the Premier and hits the ground running, man. Simple as that. But because of the price tag, you're going to get more flack than somebody else.
Of course,
that's the long and short of it.
And I think, and rightfully so. Like, I can't sit here and say if a rival fan had spent what we spent on 2 players, I wouldn't be on them, innit? So
Of course.
So I can't say, yeah, but he didn't decide the price. No. Like, I think you both are of serious elite, world-class levels, in it. So you need to start showing it.
Yeah.
Like, it's as simple as. And yeah, look, I think we haven't used Works properly, or even when he's played 10, what we've been asking him to do, we're not getting him the ball. And I think what's frustrating probably is his off the ball movement is so good that he's probably having to make 4 and 5 runs to receive it once in a good position, whereas before it's 2 runs to receive it once, because we're just not passing it through the lines enough. We're just really lacking that. So yeah, I do think we've also struggled as a team, but obviously he struggled. But nah, listen, Florian Wirtz is class, and hopefully they do something. But I just need these man to start running, innit? I need man to be running. I need man to be making off the ball movements, pressing properly, and stop looking so soft. And like you said about Cody Gakpo, get a flipping booking, bruv. like impose yourself on the game physically. You're 6'4". Like, you're not one of these tall man who's 6'4", but you are mad silky brain, so you don't need to impose your game. Yes, you're good technically, but you're not exceptional. Like impose your frame on the game, back into a man. Like, push him up, like do something, bro. Like, take some testosterone or something. Like, do something, bro. Yeah, see these soft man, bro.
It's true.
I can't do it, bro. And this is why, like, I love Mane or like. You know, just like a bit of needle, a bit of just intent in your game. I'm gonna shove you, I'm gonna play on the edge. Like, this is how you win games. Like, this whole
it's true though. It's true.
Nah,
it's true.
Mane
had that from the off. He didn't even need no one to wind him up or nothing. He just had that when he came out.
Yeah, like we're too easy to play against at the moment. Too easy to play against. Like the only people who are getting booked. God.
Do you think this is true? What Amit is saying, Wirtz is probably too good for some of his teammates at the moment.
Yeah, 100. I think so. Like, they're not on his wavelength in terms of vision and movement, in terms of what he sees and what they see, or they don't realize what he sees yet. Remember the through ball he put through for Isak? It was a bit of a half chance in the end against Galatasaray.
Yeah.
When I watched that again, I thought, bloody hell, this guy's good. Like, he plays that through ball to Isak so early. It's almost like Isak obviously has the pace to get in behind, and Isak sharp, he runs approach. But if you watch it again, you know, sometimes like a 10's got the ball, they wait for the movement, and then they pass the ball based on the movement. It's almost like with work sometimes it's the opposite. Like, the ball dictates what the forward does, because he's just seeing the whole thing. And I was just like, this guy, like, his picture it's next level. It's next level, because I tell you what, if Mo scores that goal against Chelsea, I mean, that pass is outrageous. Like, because I feel like I'm on Cody Gakpo here. Cody, apologies. The ball from Cody to Wirtz is a poor ball. Like, it's behind him. Most players are having to take a touch to control it and then play it. Because this technique is so just like inventive. He's able to do that kind of flick pass. We watch it again. The ball's actually behind him, hence why he does that flick. But I just think, when you got a guy like that in your team, like, things will start to happen, but he needs movement around him.
But you need the people around him, man, to pull it off. And I'm hoping that in players like Isak and Ekitike, we have got players around him. And it's quite funny as well how when I asked for the team lineups, none of you said Ekitike on the left, which we've been spoken about a lot. Because a lot of it has been as well, a lot of talk that's been on socials and whatever, in WhatsApp groups and whatever, has been start both of them. Isak on the left, Ekitike on the left and Isak down the middle. There's been a lot of talk about that. So it's quite strange actually that none of you said that.
So I'm not there yet, only because I don't think Isak is fit enough yet. So I think the drop off when Isak plays versus Hugo's still quite significant for me.
Yeah, I get that.
And I just want us to have some kind of like solid pressing structure and not be so easy to play against. I just don't think Isak's fitness is high enough to really be a proper pressing monster like just yet, especially like in the context of Mo having, you know what I mean, like a bit of a part-time role. So I just think, yeah, until he gets his fitness up. But yeah, once Isak's fit, then yeah, I'm all for that. I just think right now, I just think like Hugo needs to play.
Stoney?
Yeah, I agree. Remember, for me, Ekitike and Isak in my starting lineup, just in different positions. But yeah, I would just really like to see Verts over on the left and Ekitike not playing as the number 10, number 9 as the number 10. And I think even with that, even with Isak playing up at the top and Federico over on the right, we can still move all of those players around in different positions anyway. So as an example, if it was an example where after probably 60 minutes we knew that Isak needed to come off, we've got, you know, Ekitike goes back up top, Mo can come in, Verts can then move back centrally or whatever, or Chiesa moves in whatever position, or Cody or whatever. We've still got a lot of those opportunities. But that starting for me, I think it's healthy. I think it will hopefully create a balance. And I think that's something that we've spoken about on numerous occasions as well. It's just us trying to find that right balance, because the squad depth and experience is there, but we just can't find the balance. And I think that's probably why we're not. Yeah, that's probably why I think we're not getting the results that I think we should be getting.
Stoney, I think you've hit the word right there, the nail on the head. The word is balance. The right balance. And I think that is what it is, you know. I think that is what it is for real. But you know what? I must say, brave shot, great. And I do like that shout of play Kaiser, man. Start it, man. I'm telling you, seriously.
Yeah.
And yeah, the Kaiser thing's weird.
Yeah, it's crazy. I just don't get it. I really don't get it. Because my thing is this: as a manager, you're going to look at your players. You're going to look at in-form players, and these are the guys I'm going to want to play because they're in form.
So true.
Oh man, I don't know.
Yeah, like, and I think, and with Chiesa as well, what I think it's even like it's just strange is what Chiesa is naturally good at is what the team's lacking. Like, we're lacking a bit of intensity, but we're lacking a bit of speed of play. We're lacking a bit of movement in behind. All the things that he does. Like, the guy is just always on the move, always lateral, running in behind, busy.
He's got the IQ as well.
Yeah, like, and yeah, it is strange. Okay, question to well, I guess to everyone. What team do you think Slot will play?
I think for me, the way I've been seeing Slot, it looks like he's going to be one of these guys. He's going to have his regulars, and that's what I can see in playing his regulars. To be fair,
fullbacks.
I think it will be Frimpong and Andy.
Okay. Centre backs is a tricky one because we're not sure if Ibu's fit or not.
We're not sure if Ibu's fit yet at the moment.
Yeah. So yeah, that's not sure.
But even so, even in other games, he decided to move Gravenberch back and leave Gomez on the bench. So I'm not even too sure what's going on there. And in the middle,
do think that was quite specific because our build-up was poor. And I think this is what's a bit frustrating. Well, I don't know if it's frustrating or worrying, is we're having to constantly put midfielders into the defense because our build-up so poor. But none of the players that we've signed contribute to our build-up. So it's almost like if the and Slots mentioned this in his town, yeah, like I moved Grav back, like and Dom right back because of our build up. But it's almost like in Trent, that guy is, you know what I mean, like a Hall of Fame passer, innit? Like he's not just a very good player from right back. He's one of the best passes that we've seen from the back line probably in 20, 30, 40 years, maybe even longer. So it's not like you've just lost a good passer, you've lost a great passer. Like Trent's passing is next
Elite.
level. Yeah. His vision and passing and technique is, yeah, like when people think of him, that can't be denied. So it's almost just like who have we signed to improve the team's build-up? And Bradley's not a passer. He's good on the ball, but he's not what you call a passer. Frimpong not a passer. Kirke's not a passer. Maybe Gahey would have added something if we had signed him, granted, but are we really saying that Mark Gahey is the missing link? And if we sign Gahey, everything else just falls into place. It's hard to argue that. Like he would have improved things, but so it's almost just like if your build-up is so important, why haven't we signed players to improve the build-up?
Which is so quite interesting then, because if you think of it, the build-up play with Kirkes and Frimpong from their teams respectively, they were both involved in that. If you think of the amount of assists and build-up play that Frimpong was doing at his previous team, his numbers are up there. And it's the same thing with Kirkes. Their numbers are actually up there. So it goes back to similarly what you mentioned before, Doctor. Why are they not implementing that at Liverpool? Is it a tactical approach from Slot? And go back to what you were actually saying, even in terms of how Kirkes is playing to how Andy plays. For me, that must be a tactical thing then, because both, even if you think of it, both of our fullbacks, they are capable for me, of crossing that halfway line and then getting involved in
that's their main
play
attribute.
offensively.
Yeah.
But yet neither of them are actually doing that. So for me, that makes me think it must be a tactical thing.
Yeah, this is it. And this is where I'm like, my head's slightly gone. Like, I'm just like, Kirkhead and Frimpong, they impact the team, or they impact a team by being runners in it. They're dynamic. They're going to run forward. They're going to run forward on the overlap and get crosses in. I think both of them last season, the volume of their crosses were crazy high. Maybe like top 3 in their leagues, top 5 in their leagues. But like, they're not passers, isn't it? They're not gonna like sit deep and start orchestrating our play and passing through the lines. And this is what we're asking them to do. And then it's not working. Hence, we're ending up playing midfielders in defense consistently. It's not even like it's some of the games. Like, I swear Bradley's been hooked on 3 occasions this season.
Like, that's because he's been booked.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. But then even the fact that we're
more than anything, it's because he's been booked.
Yeah, I guess so.
Don't get it twisted. His performances have been great, but it being booked on top of it has just been like, you know what? That's you need to come off now.
But I mean, like Everton, he was poor. Palace, awful. Like, but even I guess my point with Bradley would be, well, all of them. If Kirkes, Frimpong, and Bradley are playing what I think is at their top level, they're still not passers. Like they're still better at just running or they're like off the ball players, or off the ball, dynamic, cross the ball in. Whereas as Stoney said, we're asking Kirkes to be this third centre back so he can help the team and us building through the pitch. But that's just not what he's good at. And it's just odd. It's just odd to me. It's just odd. I don't know what Slot has really thought about it. Yeah, it's not clear. It's not clear.
Amit says that Chiesa should be deserves to be the first change.
Absolutely.
He also says that Wirtz's intelligence is on another level. Bobby would have loved to play with Wirtz. Pause. Some filthy combos. He did say, Amit did say Ekatike on the left, but he reckons that Slot's team will be Bradley, Ibu, BVD, Kirkes, Matt 10, Grab, Saboz, Gakpo, Isak, and Salah.
I think he's right, you know.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, is regulars.
Yeah. I actually think that is the team that he's going to play.
Yeah,
So that's
man,
like that's quite similar to the Chelsea team then. That was
Basically.
Yeah.
Sorry, the team that played
it's
against
regulars,
Chelsea.
man. 100%, and I can see that in Slot. You know what I mean? He likes his regulars. But
Yeah,
there's times for me when it needs a change, man.
mm.
And this for me could be one of them. It needs a change. And
Because
how must it feel though to be that player that's in form when you come on, you're doing your stuff, and then there's still this guy in front of you who's not doing nothing, but yet still he's getting picked left, right, and center.
bro, listen, I think Keys should have switched from time. From the moment they didn't put him in the Champions League squad, for me, he's meant to switch. Like he's meant to have switched. Like why am I here in it?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Like why am I here? Yes, I know I wasn't fully fit, but
you see what happens here as well. That's interesting that you mentioned that, right? So that's that line where sometimes there's a conversation about model professionals and how you conduct yourself, and sometimes you don't get what you want, and then there's other professionals who create a situation and end up getting or forcing moves and get what they want, right? So when you just give it an example, like you were saying, maybe Kais is probably thinking, when I was out for such a good period of time, he's developing himself here in the Premiership. He always wanted to be here. If he did have the opportunity to go back to Italy, would the team he's playing for be as high as an elite as Liverpool? Would he be training with as much elite players? Maybe he's taking all of those things into consideration. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm happy he's here, but similar to you guys, I also believe that he deserves more game time. I really, really, really do. And the thing is, he kind of reminds me of Bobby when he's playing. Man's always got a smile on his face, you know. All the time, he's got a smile on his face. But
you see, you said, Stoney, about you know what? Yeah, you're training with these elite players and all that. That's all good, man. You know what I mean? Of course it is. It's great. I'm training with these guys, but then come the actual big day when the moment comes, I'm now sitting on the bench watching these guys.
Yeah, and I think
even when changes are being made, I'm still watching these guys.
And this is the thing, right? Like I think if what's in front of him is ripping it up, it is what it is, bro, isn't it? Like not what you use, but these men are stinking out the place, bro.
Come on.
They're stinking out the place. Like,
come on, man.
Like, as bad as Gakpo's been, Mo's been worse. Like these men are stinking out the place, and Mo's not defending.
Yeah, and we can't afford to have Isak not fully fit, not pressing, and then Mo as well. You can't afford to have two players in the Prem. That's what you get found out.
And then the Bradley yellow card against Chelsea, which was stupid. He played it badly, but he's up against Kirkes, isn't it? Like, how often do you see fullback versus fullback? You don't, because normally the wide player tracks back. So, like, we've got to slots. Like, if Mo can't be world class with the ball, he can't have no defensive responsibility. I think that's like ridiculous now, isn't it?
He's never going to have it though. And in all fairness, right? And I thought about this on lots of periods of times, right? So Mo's strengths are not defensive, but his output by him being offensive have been amazing, right?
Yeah.
So trying to encourage Mo or ask him to defend at this latter stage of his career would almost be like, and I think I mentioned on a previous show, when Ginola left Newcastle and went to Aston Villa and John Gregory wanted him to start defending. That's not in Ginola's locker. Ginola is best going forward. You know, you can't ask this man to defend. What we probably need to do then, you're right, defensively on that side, get our right back more locked down defensively to help out Mo, or one of the midfielders that primarily move over into the right hand side, make the adjustment tactically to support Mo. But I agree with you, there's been times, and we've said it on numerous occasions, Mo's been over on that right hand side and the defenders have been over there smoking cigars. As I said before, Tyro Mitchell, Cucurella, Spence, them men have had Mo in their pockets.
Come on.
Pockets. It's been embarrassing.
And that's what we're talking
Absolutely
about, though, with him stinking out the place. We're not talking about him defensively. We're talking about, because we know for years he hasn't been a defender, but normally going forward, he's been banging, he's been our talisman. He's not doing that now, so he's really looking bad. And that's the point we're making.
So it's like, what are you actually doing? I've been running into, man.
If you're not scoring or creating up there, then you are really looking bad right now. Because that means you're basically doing nothing.
And it's
we
not even like
you already know you don't defend.
And it's not like you can even say he's been unlucky or the defender got a lucky toe in. He's running it into, man, and it's like he's just bumbling into them. It's like, man, if you can see play thinking to himself, is this like? It's almost like players are surprised because he's still Mo Salah in their minds, and then the game starts and he's Mo Salah. And after about 20 minutes, they're like, "Rah, like this is an easy game."
Yeah. So Amit says this next block of games up until November break will show me if Slot is pussy. If he stubbornly sticks with this same 11, we don't improve. He's got to be held accountable.
Nah, listen. All I think is this season is the transitional season. The season that we're having now was what I expected us to have had last season. With Slot coming in, right? But what I think is amplified this is not only did Slot not have the season we thought last season, but now he's got this season to transition with new players as well. All right. So that's why I think it's going to be even more variable. So what have we got? We got, is it United next? Then we've got Champions League. I don't know who we got in the Champions League. Then we got Brentford. Then we got Crystal Palace, Villa, and then we got Real Madrid. So as Amit was saying, up until November, these are all winnable games as well. All I hope is we can actually start seeing different players getting game time based on what we were saying here, whether it's the Kaiser in certain positions or whether it's Gomez or whatever. But we just need to go back to what I was saying. We just need to find that balance. And I think once we find that, regardless of the personnel, then we just get involved in playing this game of football that we love, man. Because, you know what I mean? We could end up having all of our development team and then we find a balance and none of our big boy players are out there. I will just be as happy. I just want us to win and put in some good performances.
Of course. So, gentlemen, what is your actual predictions before we wrap this up now? Your predictions for this weekend?
I'm going to put my hands up. I don't know how many years I've been in this show. I think I've got one result right, and that was.
I think it was one. You know,
fluke. Yeah, one.
I think it was one
from about 7 years. So all I'm going to say is I'm not going to say because I never get it right.
Now you have to have a go, man. It's like the lotto. You got to be in it to win it, Stoney.
3-1 Liverpool. 3-1 Liverpool.
Who's scoring?
Robbo.
Okay.
Yeah, Robbo scoring, Dom scoring, and Verts.
Okay. Doctor.
Yeah.
I'm choosing between 1-1 and 3-1. I just don't know.
How is it 1-1 or 3-1? Normally people say 1-2-1 or 3-1.
I know.
Man's gone from 1-1 to 3-1.
I'm trying to not be too negative, but I just don't like how we're playing, innit? I just don't like the balance at all. And once I think the individual players are good, but there's just too many things that I just don't like in a team at the moment. And I think until the players learn to play with one another and they get sharper. I just, yeah, I honestly don't know what slot's gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna say 1-1. You know.
Wow.
What are you going for, RT?
I'm flirting with the 2-1, 3-1 to Liverpool. I'm actually flirting with the 2-1, 3-1, to be fair. And I believe Isak's going to score. Mo likes a goal against United. And then I think I can see Dom getting one as well. For me. That's right.
Sorry, man. Sorry, I don't want to say. Like, I don't know who's going to be.
I like that, Abby. I like that. Clubber Lag said it best. My prediction: pain. I like that. Yeah. I hope he's paid for them and not us, mate.
Yeah.
Amit's going 3-0 the Reds. Amit, is that just with your head, though, man? Are you voting with your heart or your head there? But you know, with these games as well, form goes out the window. So
yeah, do you know what? That actually might help us. So
yeah. No, seriously, form goes out the window in these games. We know.
That's true.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I do see Cody scoring though. I can't lie. I do see Cody scoring. I do see Cody scoring, but I just there's just look. If we draw 1-1, but the team shape, the tactics, the build up, the pressing is all there, but we've just been unlucky. I will take that. I just need to see now the makings of some performances that we can like begin to build from. Settled patterns of play for our build-up play. Like our chance creations also being poor. Like we're not. It's not clear how we're trying to attack. Now maybe that's just the players just aren't in sync with one another yet, which it probably is, to be fair. But it's almost just like the only thing that I can see, which is a deliberate attempt to create a goal, is when Mo crosses with the outside of his left foot. But that's not a high value chance. That seems to be the only thing that I can see that sometimes leads to a chance. Is that so? He's not pessimistic, man. It's not.
Yeah, Abbott's been kidding me tonight. I tell you, Abbott's actually kidding me.
Stoney, guys, Stoney. 3-1.
Listen, I told you, 3-1, man.
The guy. Now, for real, I'm going 2-1, 3-1 to Liverpool. Positive result. Yeah, this is going to get us back to winning ways. Yeah, and back on track. And then, we got another, we say 4 or 5 games. And then there's that international break all over again. Gentlemen, I must say, once again, it has been a blast. As we do, peoples, do remember that like, that share, that subscribe each and every Thursday, hours of 10 o'clock right here. Join in, have your say, bring your banter, bring your jokes. Didn't see the one-liner today, Mr. CW. Didn't see him today, but yeah, it's all good. Doctor, thank you very much, sir.
I'm going to go bookies tomorrow and put down a Cody Gakpo hat-trick on Sunday. You heard it here first. There you go.
Yo, you going to put a bet on, yeah?
Yeah.
That's big money, you know.
Listen, man, there must be some great odds on that. There must be some great odds on that. Great odds on a Cody hat-trick.
Big money if you win, boy. Listen, don't sit there and don't put it on and then come Sunday. You'll be cussing, blood.
You'll be cussing. Put a good money on Cody.
My bro, always a pleasure, man. Always a pleasure.
Bless. Do you know what I was going to say? The reason why CW probably hasn't been on here, and I know, Chris, that you're watching the show, or you're probably going to watch it in a repeat. Carlisle's won the last 3 games, so he's probably out there spending his winnings. I think they beat Hartlepool, they beat Scunthorpe, and I think they beat Boston United 5-2 in the last game. So that's why Chris ain't been on here.
Because he's
I
probably
think it is,
smashed. That's
There
why.
you go.
He's been on the beer. Okay. Now we know why. Okay. Thanks for the insight, Stoney. My peoples, we will definitely see you next week. Take care. God bless.